We are back, a necessary conversation, and we are joined. You know what? You know I screw your name up every time I say it right.
I know, but you
So,
smile when you see me.
Mr. Marshall, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
He is one of our favorite guests on quite a few of our shows here at LA Talk Live because he always brings it. Whatever we're talking about, whatever we're doing, he's coming with it. So we know right now he is currently the celebrity spokesperson for Black
For the
California
Health
Black
Network.
Health Network.
Yes.
California Black Health Network.
All right.
Welcome to the show. That's why we got you on here because we are talking about health issues among our brothers and our black men. And we just want to get your feeling on what we can do to help them get over this, to help them to start visiting the doctors and talking to their wives and letting people know when they're concerned about their health. So,
Well, I don't know what I'm going to be able to say to get them to talk to their wives. Sometimes you just don't feel like talking. However, I think the most important thing that we can be doing right now is changing the way that we think about health, period. The original construct of our Western medical system is all based on the teachings of Hippocrates. And the Hippocratic Oath is what all of our doctors are supposedly sworn to uphold.
absolutely.
But in the Hippocratic Oath, it says that the doctor will pledge to do everything that he can to administer dietary regimens to his patients. That's actually part of the oath. Now, at the same time, there was a second part of the health philosophy at that time, which was to make food your medicine and medicine your food. So if you put the two of those together, the individual was responsible to know what to eat to keep himself healthy. And then if he got sick, there was a society of people who had made a pledge to the gods to do everything that they could to make you well again by applying dietary regimens. So we've got the second part down. When you get sick, they got stuff for you.
For you.
All right? Right?
Definitely.
But we don't give any attention at all to the first part, which is the part that's our individual
Our
responsibility
Responsibility.
to keep ourselves from getting sick. So a lot of the things that we see now as sicknesses are really symptoms.
Absolutely.
Because that's what our system is set up to address.
Yes.
It just addresses symptoms. So there are things that we can do to help us to strengthen ourselves so that we don't cause those symptoms. The number one thing has to do with our digestion, as I'm sure you probably covered already.
Yes.
But in short, you are not a garbage can. Right? You're actually
That's right.
you're
Not me.
actually a human being.
That's right.
Okay. So here's what happens. There's certain things that your body can and cannot digest. And it's different for different people, for different blood types. Okay. So when you eat stuff that your body can't digest, then you get indigestion. And that food doesn't digest, it rots and it stays in your system. Just like if you were to not take the garbage out for 3 weeks. So while that food is staying in your system rotting like that, your body then says, oh, listen, we're being attacked, so I have to clean this up. So it sends the power of your immune system to your digestive tract to try to take care of this load of garbage that you've left in there. And then from there, whatever is weak on your body then becomes susceptible because all of your immunity is in your digestive tract
Right.
dealing with the garbage that you put in there.
That's so disgusting.
Wow.
And that's, but I mean, that's,
I love
So
it.
real.
that's basically how it works. And you can actually go to your garbage can at home in your kitchen and you can kind of see what's going in your body by what's in the garbage can, right?
Yes, you can.
Was in the garbage.
Yeah, what's in the garbage? It's, you know, it's
That's
a
right.
package or,
Yep,
you
the
know,
wrapping,
the
the
wrapping,
package,
or it's the tops of the vegetables.
yes.
It's, you know, so you can
The
see what's
cans,
going
the
in
bottles, yeah.
Dr. Brooks always says, what is that thing you say about?
You're not just what you eat.
Right.
You are what you don't eliminate.
Don't
there.
eliminate.
Yeah, you don't eliminate.
That's it.
And to a
Yeah.
large part, your elimination is affected by the fact that you're not digesting the food.
Absolutely.
So
Directly connected.
your body is actually set up to work.
It's very
You know?
intelligent.
Yeah, it's set up to work.
Very
It
intelligent.
is.
And all we have to do, what we have to do right now is to start thinking of it as a responsibility, a personal responsibility to stay healthy.
Yeah.
We are also now all connected for all of this rancor that's going on in our political environment. The thing that most people are missing about Obamacare is that it connects us as a nation for the first time in a very direct and intimate way. So somebody's lack of health or bad diet in the Ozarks is actually going to affect how much health care costs for all of us.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So we begin to have the possibilities of a group sense of responsibility, which could be the most profound thing that has ever happened in the history of the United States. For all of us, multiculturally, to now be thinking that my part is important because what I do affects everybody else.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And-
Now, being associated with the California Black Health Network, what trends are you seeing? What alarms are going off in regards to the demographics of our brothers?
Well, diabetes is completely out of control. It's completely out of control. And to a large extent, diabetes is another one of these things that we do to ourselves
That
through
it's
diet.
preventable. Yes.
Yes, totally.
And to a,
Yes.
to a large extent, even further, it's the white flour and the white sugar.
And the white rice and the white flour and the white milk and the white yogurt.
And
And
I
white,
Yeah, well,
love white
particularly though, the flour, because the
Particular-
flour converts to sugar once it gets in your system. So when you're eating a sandwich, it's like eating a big piece of cake.
wow.
You know, it has that much sugar in it. And
Wow.
so if you're eating it, this refined white flour, which is in most everything in a box in the grocery store,
Yes.
if you're eating that, then over time you're sending your triglyceride levels up and down and up and down and up, and after a while the range of up and down changes, and as the range changes you're getting closer to being diabetic. So our doctors now, when you get a blood test, they test for 5 or 6 things. Blood test comes back and they tell you what these 5 or 6 things are, and hopefully it's negative for them that they're not going to make any money, but positive for you because you're not sick yet. However, all of these labs have, 70, 80 different things they can test for if the doctor asks for it.
Yeah.
So now we have to learn what to ask the doctor to test for when he does our blood test. It's not just the stuff that you want to ask about. I want to know, how's my liver functioning? At what percentage is my liver functioning right now? At what percentage are my kidneys functioning right now?
Because that's what
do I have-
detoxes, that
Important.
cleans out
Yes.
everything.
Filters,
It
yes.
filters, that's the word, yeah.
And so we have a lot of tests that are done now that could just be covered with a blood test if you're not waiting until the person is already sick.
Right.
See, once they're already sick, now you got to get in there with all these advanced instruments to find out how you're going to cut it out and drug them up and, and all these other things. But before the person is sick, you might be able to tell a man, oh, hey, look, you have a slight bit of congestion in your prostate. And congestion in your prostate leads to prostate cancer. But if you know it's congestion in your prostate, then what you might recommend to him is that he goes home and makes love to his wife
Hmm.
at least once a week
At least
for the next 2 months
And decongest the prostate.
and decongest the prostate.
There you go. I love it.